All right, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My first video in a long time. We are in New Zealand. Let me see if I can get the mountain in the background. Not quite, there's a tree in the way. But we are out here at Inglewood Golf Club.
Yep.
At the Egmonster tournament in New Zealand. It is a C tier this weekend. B tier, sorry. B tier this weekend. Yikes. We are staying in New Plymouth. We've got a host family there, so that's been really nice. Been staying with Eli, and then a couple of the other guys just showed up. So yeah, it's been an awesome experience so far, but Eli and I are going to give you the course breakdown today. It's a nice long course on the ball golf course here, and honestly it fits my game nicely. It's a good like warm up too. Like you don't have to be crazy precise with a lot of the shots, which is good for me because we're both breaking off a lot of rest.
Yeah, so, we're excited to get into it, and
yeah. All right, we'll get right into hole one. Cool. Starting us off on hole one, we got the big gates. It looks great. Teeing off right from the club here, so really good starting hole. 223 meters, 732 feet, par 4. It's not the hardest in the world. There is OB all the way down the left, and then the basket is tucked to the right at the end. So it's a really nice, just getting off the tee kind of shot, get the tournament going. And yeah, I'll probably just be ripping a nuke. You want to stay off to the right, so I just give it a little bit of turn and probably a forehand approach. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It'll be a little more center cut, but it's safe, and it should just be a nice easy chip forehand from there.
Cool. Not much different than what Goose said. So we're getting out there somewhere in the center, little turn, stay away from the OB.
And it is golf green.
Bit low.
So slides up there nicely. Not too bad. What do you think about holes like this? This is like my favorite kind of starting hole.
Yeah, I think this is good. You want to, like, it's nice to just have a clean rip out there. I mean, mine came out a little low, but you can just get something into the fairway and then, work from there, and it's not too much pressure, and there's just one thing to avoid, which is going left.
Better than like hole one at USDGC where you're like, oh gosh, don't miss the man on the first shot of the tournament.
That's a hard little gap to hit. You should have thrown a couple shots into the net. That was my first rip of the day, but
all good.
Yeah, we got longer approach than I'm used to here. I'll probably be throwing a forehand if I get a little more off the drive, but gotta go kind of a big turnover backhand. There is OB on the right, so I can't go too far.
Basket's about 15 feet from the OB, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty
maybe
close.
20 feet. Yeah, good safe play. This is what I was talking about, where you get that decision making with the par 4s. So you didn't throw your most ideal drive, so then you got to be like, oh, do I get aggressive? Try to give myself a putt.
Yeah, if that shot for me had had a little more height, I think it could have like floated down there to the basket, but it was like keeping it safe, giving me my options, and
make the safeness.
Get up and down.
So I'm off to the right, little pinch, but I want to throw the forehand anyway, so it's not too bad. I got to remember that though. I think I can get a forehand out to maybe somewhere in this vicinity, so I might be throwing that little safer shot, because I could push it up to these trees and be in a bad spot. But oh, and the breeze is picking up. Oh boy. Yeah, playing it safe. Oh, that's a lot farther than I thought. Try a Raptor, that headwind. I fought better. Yeah, much better. There we go.
Yep, good correction. Pretty much easy decision here. Let's just lay up. A lot of wind, first hole.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Give it a little soft run. Go straight out of bounds. Yikes. And again. Yikes. Softer run. Nope, straight out of bounds again. Yeah, good part.
There we go. Yep, get on to the next.
I'll just throw my Raptor next time. We'll take that one.
Boom, birdie. Okay, here we are, hole 2, 100 meters, 328 feet. Dead straight tunnel gap, and then you got to fade to the left a little bit. Yesterday we were playing on the FPOT, and
yeah, we weren't sure where this was.
It was a little bit easier, just out into the Gulf fairway hyzer, and now we've got like a gap to hit, and then the hyzer takes you over the basket there.
Let's see if I can get the basket here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, a little bit headwind, a little bit right to left. So
push this left.
Yeah, I got to try and hammer this through the gap and then, let it go.
Oh, little tree love. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that got
no. Stayed in bounds. Didn't quite get far enough out to the fairway to get back, but honestly, I'd probably have a look from there.
Man, I'm tempted to try And this gap's just as small though. I just have to hit one though, because there's so much right to left. I'm gonna try it once. We'll see what happens. See how my gap hitting is. See? Oh, big skip. That might be good. If we have the bigger, like, right to left wind, it could be a play. Let's try to swarm up the middle. Yeah, that's tough with that wind.
Yeah, it's just getting crushed.
Might be more of a captain's raptor.
I came up a little short here, but not the end of the world. I came in early anyway. Stayed away from the OB from hole.
Right, the OB does come into play. So maybe the wide is a good option, just because you can't really.
I think so. It's harder to skip all the way over, but
yeah. Ooh, that's clean putt.
Yeah, it's just low.
Yeah, we got a bunch of wind. I think the wind comes off the ocean, and there's not too many like mountains to block it.
Yeah, I mean the first stuff you're running into is the volcano. So
yeah, a lot of people out here are like, yeah, it gets really windy. So we'll see.
All right, swarm got crushed down a little bit, ended up over there.
Yeah, I don't liking this. I think the highs are just gonna work better for me. A little short though too, so I have to remember that. I'm not throwing that far these days. Oh, it's such a tough putt. Right to left. That's fine line.
Do you trust me to make my headwind putt?
Oh,
wow.
Barely.
I got away with it.
Here, the views, you know, not the best I've ever seen. You know, it's just like, oh, there's just a volcano right down the fairway. Whatever. It's hole 3. 1,158 feet, 353 meters. This is the kind of hole that I think is really good for me. It's kind of boring in general for at least 2 of the shots, but I think it's a really solid, just like placement. I'm gonna throw in something stable down the right-hand OB line, fade it out towards the center, do that twice, and then the actual basket's perched up on a knoll just above a bunker. So definitely want to get distance on the first 2, so that upshot on the 3rd shot is a lot shorter. But
yep, and the fence line is 0B on the left side. So
yeah.
Plenty of space to work with.
And the fence, I've heard you can go through it, but it goes all the way to the ground. So it seems pretty like safe. If you do like skip, it should save you. A lot of wind. Never a doubt. As it takes the anti-skip towards the OB.
Yeah, I'm gonna stable up even more. We're gonna go to the most stable. Dude, I don't want to mess with the wind.
It looks so
worst case,
cool.
I hit the fence, and like it's kind of unlucky to go through it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely play that side of the fairway. Oh, stable.
Oh,
stable.
No.
You need to go more stable.
I think I need a nuke or a nuke OS from you.
I've got some you can use for sure.
Yeah, that might happen.
Well, pretty good distance.
Yeah.
Just not the stability. The OB line does kind of shoot off to the right, just short of the basket. So if there's not a headwind, I think I can get kind of past the OB in 2. But yeah, as is, I think I'm just playing another safe shot out to the fairway.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth messing with. And in this headwind, it's really tricky. So just gonna play from Goose's shot. We'll know I was OB.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, folks. My filming skills are not well tuned.
There we go. Stayed on hyzer that time.
Yep,
correct angle.
Another thing to note, I always like throwing when there's a good bit of wind. I like throwing into the wind. So like a backhand here, you can throw, and then it's hyzering like towards the wind, so it doesn't get as much play. Versus a forehand would take a huge skip, you know, with the wind in its favor. So one of the things I like to think about when trying to decide which shot to throw. Yeah, that time it was stable. Man, we're still a long ways from the basket.
Yeah, you'll notice he never got the disc past flat or even too flat. Right. Like it stayed on hyzer, and so the wind is always shoving the left side down to keep it in the middle. The
issue with that is if it does get on anhyzer, since it's left to right, it'll just like keep pushing it like your tee shot. So like you kind of have to like make sure that it doesn't do that, or it's a little scary. You can see there that the OB cuts off the fairway and goes off to the right there. So if we do get a little extra distance, you can get a little more straight to the basket.
Yeah, I got a little bit of hazard in front of the basket. We got the ball golf green OB. There's a lot of trickiness around the green. Yeah,
especially with this wind. This is a scary upshot.
Yeah. I'm kind of just gonna try and push it out left toward the green, let it fade a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna quite get onto the green with this disc. So better safe than sorry from this far back based on our 2 tee shots kind of getting held up in the headwind.
Circle 2 look kind of thing, yeah. Yeah, man, it goes out of frame. Sorry, folks. Good shot.
Left and safe, but you know, that's kind of what I was going for. And you know, there's so much distance that I'd rather be throwing a mid-range into this green.
Right.
And if I'm not far enough to do that, it's really not worth my time.
Yeah, I think the old basket was right behind that big tree there. It's kind of a cool green.
Yeah, it was a cool green.
Secluded, yeah.
They're making it tough for us out here.
Yeah.
They're really upping the level.
All right, we're 400 feet. I'll probably lay this up in the tournament, but I'll send it right now. Throw like a little stall Anheuser. Get left. Oh, too far. On the green. Dang it. Oh, that one's gonna be bad too. Sit. Oh, it's perfect.
Good layup. This type of jump putt usually ends up being one of the further ones in the game. Like this, you just have to get it up so high to let the tailwind like slam it down.
Yeah, this is wicked.
Yeah.
A little swirly.
I'm not really trying to run it, but I still have to get it over the bunker. So
yeah, you want to get this one to like 10, 15 feet. Oh, okay, not bad, not bad.
Good helicopter down.
I think with this wind, I'm playing this one for a par. It's such a tough green to approach at. This is where you want to be. Have a nice easy tap in. Man, I hope that's not the basket we're playing on.
Oh yeah, wow, it is kind of light chains.
Slightly different. Oh, it's like the RPM light model. Doesn't seem too bad actually for like the smaller portable version.
Hole 4, 128 meters. What was it, 400 something feet?
420, something like that.
Yep. Yep. Long turnover or big forehand, and right now the wind is pretty much against us in every way possible, because it's going to be getting that again. I was talking about the edge of the disc going down. Like this is the exact same thing, just the opposite on this hole. So
it's just not going to move very far right.
Yeah, I think we can get the distance, no problem here, but it's just like getting it over far enough. Like you're going to end up with some sort of putt.
With this one, you're looking for a long putt, I think.
Yeah, try and drag something over here. Long backhand for me. I don't really have this forehand distance. Hopefully it's far enough. I think that might catch the corner like it did last time. Oh, I saw it pop out.
Drop down?
Yeah, it might be a little long actually, but it kind of, it almost did get
hyzered out
right enough. Yeah.
Big forehand. Here we go. There's that little flip from the wind. Hey, I'll take that. That's probably 45 feet, something like that. Just a little bit to the right. Let me see if I can get one to not flip up so much. I don't think it has the distance. Oh, it got through.
Oh, yeah.
Could be putting.
Mm-hmm.
The shot worked out pretty well.
All right, worked my way long. Honestly, not too far outside the circle, maybe 50. Drop. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. The equalizer. Everything, when you can putt, it's the equalizer.
Everything's the same if you can make your 50-foot putt. So yeah, that one snuck underneath this branch. So we got this guardian branch here. Ideally, I'd like to go like over it and land maybe a little left, like on the hillside right there. But you know, if I sneak through, I'll take it. Oh, it's not even an equalizer. You get a stroke on me. These darn baskets. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, just needed the driver putt. When you're too close, it's, you know, you don't even need the putter.
All right, hole 5, 344 feet, 105 meters. It's just a standard like stock spike hyzer. Basically, you're just throwing out, you're landing kind of right on the edge of the trees. Hopefully scoot over about 20 feet, and that's where the basket is. Not a super difficult shot. Ooh, I went a little low. Yeah, it should be all right.
Appreciate Goose doing the extra legwork here, getting my shot.
Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Also a little short?
Just a tiny bit, but I think it skipped right up to it.
Oh, nice.
All right, touch short, but in the circle. Not too bad.
These are the scariest in the circle putts because like you're an inch in and you're like, I want to make my circle percentage look good. So
the circle percentage, man, you gotta stop thinking about those things, man.
I want my birdie.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that makes it easy. You just cash that. So ideally we're landing like right there. You want to be like pin high on spike, hit the edge of the fairway, stay there. I think I skipped and hit one of these and rolled out there.
Yeah.
See, these ones aren't scary at all, man. And you're like,
free run at it.
Free run. Oh, that's a good run. Is it high enough? Nope.
All right, here we are. Wow, the mountain is cool.
Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful. Hole 6, 211 meters, 692 feet, par 4. We learned about a new mando yesterday. That bush right there, the tree behind it, is a mando that you have to go to the right of. And so we got to get the roller down and kind of out into the next golf fairway, and then you can kind of have a chip hyzer in. I think that's kind of the play that we're going for.
And it's a little weird because you kind of have to go inside or over this like tree here, this bush. That's pretty ideal. Weird swirly wind too. Just make sure it gets flat. Hit it hard, like there. Yeah. The wind kind of killed it, kept it like going straight, so it didn't go like very far right. But since I laid it down in the center, it should be in a really good spot. It got a ways up there too. So.
Yeah, there's gaps through the trees if it didn't quite get out there. You can see the basket, not too bad. I'm going fairway instead of like a putter or mid if the roller was like really good. But
there's a gap you have to hit.
Solid.
But.
Yep.
Ooh, it's stuck too. You kind of want to play the skip, play it a little wider.
Yeah, play it a little wider, a little lower, and like skip into the green as opposed to like coming in high because you might catch the trees.
Right. All right, this makes more sense. There's a lot of like right to left wind out here. That's why the disc didn't go right at all. Just kind of like washed the bottom of it out. But I'm far enough that this is actually a pretty reasonable shot here. How do I want to attack it though? I just sit. Oh, okay. That works. Golly, that's kind of wicked.
All right, came up a little short here.
Just circle here.
Not too bad. Go.
Oh, the tailwind.
That hurts. That hurts. Just outside the circle, right where he wants to be.
Yeah, it's a good spot. Ooh, got a little bit of lift, but dropped. That one's better, a little flatter. This is where I want to be. Tailwind putt, circle's edge, take that. Hole 7, 744 feet, 227 meters. This one is a kind of an interesting par 4. Tee shot is still pretty straightforward. You're throwing a stock hyzer, trying to fade it kind of towards the trees on the left there. There is an OB line out to the right, so you don't want to go anywhere near that. And there's a really like touchy, technical approach to the green, which I like a lot. Best part about this hole is it's the perfect tee pad length. I mean, like, look at this, look at this. I mean, like, come on, why can't every hole be like this? Yep.
Yeah, the green is a tricky approach, so really being up by that tree and having kind of a straight shot in is a premium.
Yeah, I like to play big hyzer.
Wow.
Way left.
The wind sailed it. It dropped down from the tree, so should be good.
We got a big right to left, so you can trust it a lot wider than you think. So one of the interesting things about these holes is they're not like great because you've got this kind of like stock, uninteresting tee shot, but you have an amazing green. This is the ladies, and it's almost right. I mean, obviously we need to be farther away, but like this is what you're looking for, is like a cool tee shot plus a cool approach to the green, and then the middle is just all kind of boring, but it doesn't matter because you've already got the two shots that are fun. Back to it. Another interesting thing you can do, like you could just drop the tee pad down into that ditch, and all of a sudden you have like a low ceiling plus a high floor.
Kind of like where we are now, to the green.
Right, so you have to throw this shot that's like, it goes over the hill, but also nose down to keep it from hitting the ceiling, and you have to get back to the basket. So a lot of times just changing that little bit of elevation 50 feet off the tee makes a big difference of like how you actually throw the shot.
Yeah, that's why distance does not equate to difficulty entirely.
Entirely, right. Not the ideal lie.
Yeah, I mean the patent pending.
I'm just bad at them. I'd probably throw a forehand.
I'll try it. This could go horribly. This might be my worst shot of this round, but you know, we'll give the patent pending a shot.
I like it.
Oh, no flip. Hit the tree.
Man, you got good pop on it.
Yeah, it's just...
It is out of bounds.
It's so tough. I'm going to try like a forehand from here maybe.
I mean, forehand's not ideal coming in at the basket. That was thrown very well. Does it stay safe? It does.
I think it does, yeah.
Nice one.
That's pretty good.
But if you get a little bit more distance or you trust a little more, you can get out to like this landing zone, makes the shot a lot easier. Should just be a nice, smooth zone into a headwind on the side hill. Oh, I like it. It's up the hill a little bit, but it's a soft zone, so it sits. Take that. I usually say he chucked that into Narnia, but since we're in New Zealand, he's descending into Fangorn Forest. Let me know if you see any Ents back there.
Oh gosh, where is it? Oh, I got it. All right, we're good.
Got it. Clutch. The geography and the flora, the fauna, all that stuff has been really cool. We have all these trees that like look like home, and then a lot of trees that are nothing like home.
Yeah,
like
we got those Norfolk pines that are nuts.
Oh, the Norfolk pines are wild.
They
don't even look real.
Happy to stay safe with the forehand.
Forehand, circle 2, 55 feet.
Oh,
oh my gosh. My soft zone, I knew it was a little close to the line, but that's a little closer than I thought. It is a tight OB line up here, not quite a circle on the left. Down to the right, there is a little bit more room, but still, it's a tough technical green. Oh man, these windy putts are wicked. Here we go. Oh my gosh, no! There it is.
If you think this green is scary though, wait till the next hole.
Yeah, the next one's wicked.
Hole 8, 351 feet, 107 meters. Wow, do we have a cliff. A lot of options on this hole. None of them are all that consistent or safe. I think the forehand crashing into the hill is kind of the best play. If you've got the distance, I'm gonna go backhand.
The hill's only like 15 feet. So like you're at the bottom of the hill, you have a straight up putt, but it's not very far.
It's just really high.
Really steep.
Yep.
So. Oh, I lost it, folks.
Wow.
Ooh, way left. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of going to be lost on this one in the tournament a little bit.
If we have this wind, I'm in trouble too, man. I don't think I have distance to get a forehand there. 350 into a headwind. Let me throw my stable nuke. I'll see how that goes. Oh, it's got a swing so far. No. Wow, okay, Nuke OS.
The wind in New Zealand is no joke, apparently.
Apparently.
Yesterday was nice and calm. We had not much.
I think there's more out there than we can feel here, too.
Yeah. Whoa.
Flyby. No idea what that was. Yeah, it's just not far enough. I'm throwing right into that tree. Yeah, I guess I better throw a backhand. It looks okay. Drop. Oh, okay. Touch short.
Back in the bush. Oh my. That is way up there. I didn't even see it before. What a maneuver.
Got halfway down?
Yep, I think so. All right, as long as you're short enough, you stay safe. The OB like comes off the fence later.
Ooh, good run and set.
Good stick on the hill.
Take that. Oh boy. The main reason I don't like the backhand Spy Kaiser is if I land it a little too far right, I hit that path and it skips really bad, but maybe it's not worth worrying about. Just throw it. If it skips, it probably won't go B. I've got this ridiculous putt, but it's like 20 feet. Should be makeable. Oh my gosh. This putt's impossible. There we go.
Only takes 3.
Just gotta
or the
drive
driver. See, you were too close again, dude.
All right, sweet. We're on hole 9. It is 166 meters, 544 feet, par 4. Kind of a shorter one, but you'll see why. We're going like out towards that green, and then we're cutting right, just short of it, and we're going straight right to kind of an elevated basket on a stump. Really cool spot for a basket, and I think it's like the course 18, so it's a good way to end the course, but they're doing it the other way, having 9 go to 18, so it finishes at the clubhouse. But I think I'm just playing it nice and simple. I'm throwing a forehand, trying to get across the path to the right, and then a nice easy upshot from there. I mentioned the green is OB and the path is OB, just the path, and then to the right there is a place that's OB, but it's a little bit pinched off to the right and it's hard to find. Yeah, and that looks great. Probably a touch long. I want to go maybe a touch more inside of that. I'm hitting that back tree, I think.
All right, this is a moment I'm going to be kind of boring and lay up, I think. If you just play short of the green, your upshot's like 240. Oh, getting a little more turn out of that disc. Wow.
Yep.
We got some headwind, but that, yeah, I mean, that's going to work. Yeah, I came up a bit short. I want to go a little straighter and closer to this green, but hey, it's a simple little turnover putter shot. So
too bad.
Too bad. Yeah, that should be right under the stump.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I caught this back tree here, which is a little dangerous because it's about the only way you stay on the path with that. So I'd love to either come in a little bit shorter than this, you know, somewhere in this area, or maybe just lay up like Eli. I forgot to bring my breaker, so I'm resulting in zones, and I don't know, I'm not great at throwing them short distances. They're a bit short. Exactly where I want to be though. Man, 33 foot step putt, elevated basket, piece of cake. Jeez. There we go. And Eli is parked. Well, that does it for the front 9 of the Egmonster tournament. So far, there have been a lot of really cool greens. I love this kind of like approach shot kind of stuff they're doing here. They could use a little bit of work on making some of the tee shots a little bit more interesting. That's my personal thought, but I mean, come on, guys. There's a volcano in the background. This is one of the coolest places we've been, and I'm loading out here. Catch you guys on the back 9. Thanks for watching the front 9, guys. Head on over to Eli Swanson's channel. He's been a big help this trip. He's doing the editing for me and the photography, filming, all that stuff. So we're putting the back 9 on his channel, so go give him a like and subscribe. Check out the back 9 and the rest of the holes over there.